Some people say cats are cold, that they keep to themselves, live in their own world and only come close when they want food. But you and I, we know better. Because some nights when the world feels too heavy, your cat curls beside you like you're their favorite place to be. And sometimes, without a single word, they look at you like they've known you forever. Not just as the one who feeds them, but as the one they chose. There's a secret language cats use. Soft nudges, quiet glances, small rituals of trust and love. And when they do them just for you, not anyone else, it means something deeper. They've marked you as theirs. Their person. Their safe place in a noisy world. Have you ever wondered, why me? Why does your cat follow you from room to room? Why do they wait at the door, sleep by your side, press their face into yours? Today we'll explore the 7 little signs, the ones easy to miss, that show your cat sees you as someone truly special. They touch you with their face, a scented signature of love. It might seem like just a nudge, a soft headbutt, a forehead press, or a little nose boop. But to your cat, this is more than a greeting. It's a gentle signature, a way of saying, "You're mine. I've chosen you." Cats have tiny scent glands hidden in their cheeks and forehead. When they press those parts of their face into you, they're not just showing affection. They're sharing their scent, blending it with yours. In cat language, this means you're part of their family, their inner circle, their heart space. Think of it like a love letter written in invisible ink. They don't need words. They leave little pieces of their soul on you with every rub, every press. Have you ever paused to notice where they do it? Not just anywhere, but when you're sitting quietly, maybe feeling tired or just existing in stillness. That's when they come over and gently touch their face to yours. No demands, no expectations, just presence. And that brings us to something even more tender. They invite you into their safe place. Cats are creatures of comfort. They carve out secret nooks, windowsills, cardboard boxes, under the bed forts. Little worlds where they feel safe, protected, alone but not lonely. But sometimes, they do something surprising. They invite you in. They walk ahead of you looking back, maybe meowing softly as if calling you to follow. And when you do, they lead you right to their favorite hideaway. It might be a warm corner of the sofa, a sunny patch on the floor, or that one drawer you thought was yours but they've clearly claimed. This isn't just a coincidence. It's a deeply personal moment. They're saying, "This is where I feel calm. This is my safe space, and I want to share it with you." It's a gift, because cats don't do this with just anyone. Only those they trust with their silence and their softest side. They let you hold them, even if just for a moment. Not all cats like being held. Some wriggle free before you can even wrap your arms around them. And that's okay. Their boundaries are sacred. But once in a while, your cat may let you lift them gently. Hold them close. Feel their heartbeat against yours. Even if it's just for 5 seconds. Even if they hop down right after. That was a moment of surrender. When a cat allows themselves to be lifted, they're giving up control. And for a creature who survives by being alert, that's not a small thing. But if they rest in your arms, if they lean in or close their eyes, then in that moment they feel safe. You are their shelter. They're calm in a world that's always moving. It's not about how long you held them. It's about what they felt when you did. Can I ask you something? Have you ever felt like your cat just knows when something's off with you? Like they show up when you're sad, before you've even said a word? Tell us in the comments. What's one small thing your cat does that makes your heart melt? We'd love to read your story, and maybe feature a few in our next video. Because every cat has their own quiet way of saying, "I love you." And every bond is a beautiful story. They guard you while you sleep, a silent vow of protection. Have you ever woken up in the soft stillness of morning, only to find your cat sitting at the foot of your bed? Their eyes half closed but alert, their body still yet present. It might look ordinary, but what you're witnessing is something ancient, something sacred. They were guarding you. All through the night, while your world faded into dreams, your cat remained. To us they're small, fluffy, gentle. But inside every cat lives the spirit of a lion, and lions protect their pride. When you sleep, you let go of the world. You become still, unguarded, and unaware of what stirs in the dark. And that's when your cat, without being asked, steps into the quiet role of protector. Sometimes they rest across your legs, not just because it's warm, but because they can anchor you, like a soft little shield. Other times they position themselves to face the door, not because they expect danger, but because they want to be the first to see if anything comes. And then there are the nights you wake to find them staring directly at you. Not in a spooky way, but in that curious, watchful, present way cats do. Like they were keeping an eye on your breathing, Like they needed to know you were okay. This isn't just instinct. It's connection. It's care. In their own quiet way, they're saying, "You're mine. You're safe. I'll keep watch until the sun returns." It's easy to forget that cats, for all their naps and silliness, are deeply intuitive beings. They feel shifts in mood and energy in stillness. They know when the room is filled with peace, and they know when it's not. So, if they choose to sit near you at night, or remain beside you until morning breaks, they're not just being cats. They're honoring a bond, a silent vow. While you rest, I'll be near. While you dream, I'll stand watch. You've given me love, let me give you safety. Because to your cat, you're not just the one who feeds them. You're their family, their world. And when you sleep, you are never truly alone. They sleep on you, trust in its purest form. Cats are picky sleepers. They don't just curl up anywhere. They choose places that are quiet, warm, and safe. So when they choose you, your lap, your chest, even your face, they're choosing trust. Because sleep is surrender. And in those moments, they're placing their safety in your hands. You become the soft place they run to, the heartbeat they trust. Some will say it's just warmth, just comfort. But let me ask you, out of every pillow, blanket, and cozy corner in your home, why did they pick you? Because your presence is their peace. They show you their belly, the softest trust of all. There's something almost sacred about the moment a cat rolls over. Paws curled, tummy exposed, eyes half closed in complete ease. It's not just a stretch. It's an offering. Because for cats, the belly is where they hide their vulnerability. A place full of vital organs, soft and unguarded. In the wild, no cat would expose it unless they felt absolutely safe. So when your cat rolls over in your presence, when they lie beside you with their belly open, they're saying something powerful without a single sound. I trust you with my softest parts. They believe you won't hurt them. They believe you see them, and still stay close. And that belief, that quiet faith, isn't something they give lightly. Gentle nibbles, the oddest, sweetest way they say, "I love you," might catch you off guard. You're petting your cat, everything's peaceful, and then, a tiny nibble on your finger, your arm, maybe even your nose. But don't flinch. This isn't aggression. It's affection in the weird, wonderful language of cats. These are called love bites. Soft, harmless little nibbles that mimic the grooming they gave their littermates as kittens. It's their way of saying, "You're one of us." It may seem strange to us, a bite as a symbol of closeness, but cats don't follow our rules of love. They follow instincts. And in their instinctual world, a gentle bite is the same as a tender hug. As long as it's soft and followed by a purr or a lick, that's their version of "I adore you." Final reflection. So, if your cat bunts your forehead, leads you to their secret hideaway, sleeps on your chest, or shows you their belly in the quietest hours of the day, don't brush it off. Don't call it coincidence. These aren't random behaviors. They're love notes written in fur, scent, and silence. Your cat doesn't care about your mistakes, or how long your to-do list is. They don't care what car you drive, what your hair looks like today, or what anyone else thinks of you. They care about how you make them feel. And when they mark you as special, it's because you've given them something that no one else could. A home not just of walls, but of warmth. You've become their person, their peace, their soft place to land in a world that can sometimes be too loud. Call to action. If this video made you feel even one step closer to your cat, like, subscribe, and join the Meowsphere family. We're not just here to share facts. We're here to help you feel the love behind every whisker twitch, every paw tap, every sleepy purr. And in the comments, tell us the one thing your cat does that makes you feel chosen. Maybe it's a nose boop. Maybe it's the way they wait outside your door when you're sad. Maybe it's that silly little bite on your ankle that says, "I missed you." We read every story. And who knows, your moment might be featured in our next video. Until then, stay soft, stay kind, and keep listening to the little ways your cat says, "I love you." Because in their world, you're already everything.